What I'm about to share with you is from an old magazine by Games Workshop called the Citadel Journal. It's issue number 36 from the year 2000. You have a group called the Comradeship. To join it, one must be incredibly brave, rich, and stupid. All the members are wanderers looking for somewhere to go. The first member is Loren, the Grey Wizard. He is admired in the Moot for his firework displays and for his ability to pull a rabbit out of a hat. Tasty rabbits too. Next is Arrogant, the Layabout. He's the type of guy you see sitting in the corner of every tavern in the Empire, alone, scruffy, and unloved. He claims to be a king in some far-off land. Then you have Giblet the Dwarf. He's a felled slayer, and his peers sent him out to befriend an elf. This he did, much to the elf's disgust. He's a fearless fellow whenever in the presence of that same elf in battle. That elf? Well, his name is Legolas. He was out for his morning constitutional when he was forcibly befriended by a dwarf named Giblet. They have formed an unlikely friendship, and Legolas tries to direct him into trouble whenever possible. Now, here we have a character by channel patron, the Captain Pegleg. His group of master cooks are called the Cock Wranglers. From birth, these halflings have been ordered around by their chef to go and take care of the chickens and roosters. It has since become an intense game of survival, as the chickens would often react by forming apocalyptic hordes that has pecked a few of their brothers to death. If you can dodge a chicken, you can dodge a bullet. Praise be to the divine cauldron. May we marinate in your brine. Anyway, welcome back to my Halfling campaign. We're about to get a little bit weird and religious and crazy. We're gonna outdo the Cult of Sigmar. The Cult of the Cauldron is much more important to me. Maneuvers are over here. Okay. One of my military advisors, probably Shitsayer. Yeah, it's probably him. If I do that, I'll lose a lot of stuff. I don't want to do anything like that. It's interesting. I like the idea of getting more experience per turn, but I'm on the campaign trail right now. I'm here advocating for the right of me to hit people with a frickin' spoon. All right. Hi, Chef Gregor Shitsayer. He's coming up to help me out. In one more turn, we're about to go after the humans, all of them. They're going to die today. Now, I need you to level up. Critical failure. Oh, never mind. He's like, don't tell me what to do. I'll kill myself. Okay, all right. You got me there, buddy. 15,000 gold. Holy crap. Sigmar's rock is not cheap. You go, hey, why does it cost so much? Look, it's a holy rock. I've heard that before. Okay. What do I want over here that would benefit me? I mean, recruitment is so vital to me, but I also need to continue upgrading locations to where I'm not going to lose my towns. I don't have nearly as much money. I actually make most of my money through war now. Alright, you'll be there in one more turn. We could just go push up now, but I'm going to just end my turn again and call that a day. And we're going to see what's going to happen with my enemies. I have a feeling Ostermark is not going to like what I'm about to do. I'm going to come in and they're going to think I'm there for cooking and serving them. No, no, no. I'm there for murdering. All of them, really. Wherever possible.
By Sigma's will, come in.
Really now? You want me to join your war fighting your own people? We might be the fighting cocks, but I'm not a dick. Lamont Dahl is having a really bad day right now. I really do enjoy that tribe being out here. That changed up my campaign dramatically, and I loved it. Oh my god! The dwarves are dead? Are you fucking kidding? Alright, here's a big deal. And if you don't know why, the dwarves have an issue with completely bloating up and steamrolling everything. But they're gone. The orcs won, I believe. Wow. I don't even recall when that last happened. Servants of Chaos are now gone. Hello, Godric and Felix. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I mean, I could pick them up, but again, I don't really want to contend with them. So we're going to leave it alone. If I had a tavern, I would be able to hire them forever, but instead the Empire can, which is interesting, I suppose. There are orcs up here too that I'll need to go after. To get after them, I'll need to conquer up here, as I do want Karak Ungor, and I do want Fort Jakova. Well, I don't want it, but I will take it. Alright, it is now time for our war to begin. I do not apologize. Reichland, you do not need to fight them, okay? I'll take care of it on my own. Now, High Chef Gregor Shitsayer, you've got a strong army that should get rid of many of them. Let's go look over here. Mordheim, what do you need today? Again, Sigmar's rock, right? I've got only so much gold. Can I upgrade any buildings at all? I've got walls over here in my capital. Good, because I need that. A lot of hot pot cauldrons, too. I could use another recruitment building. I could get a hot pod catapult workshop. That is true. There's also Outriders, evidently. I need a livery for that. So there's a lot I need to really pick up all that I want. I'm going to save my money. We'll leave it alone. But I will head over here. Hi, we're going to be there in one turn. But for now, thank you for rebuilding my town. Let's go kill Maternus Custerman. Custard. It is time for a fairly major battle. Look at them, all over here being human. Thinking they can reach the top shelf and I wouldn't be angry about that. No, we're pissed off. They have a lot of basic infantry units and many of them are quite damaged. And that works in my favor. Ostermark came to the wrong neighborhood. We're looking at what? 36 melee defense? Oh, they are very weak actually. No, they're not going to get very far. They only have a few enhancements, nothing that will really make any true difference. What about over here? Pikemen? 30 weapon strength? True. Now, if we go down and look at what we have, ogres! Right in the middle. It's all ogre now. They're going to easily tear through any of their infantry. Our leader is leading all the ogres into battle, which to me is comedic and fucking incredible. You can barely see him, man. But he's out there. He's representing. Okay, right flank now. We've got Dryads who will come in from the right flank and flank our foes. Great Eagles are moving in too. They're going to go after any ranged units they can. On our left flank, we've got Wardens, and Wardens again will get into position and hit either on their sides or right behind them. I don't know which one yet, but we're going to find out. Now we just get to move in. Look at that. They're all grouping up. They don't know how to really contend with what we have, and their colors are rather garish. My God. I should kill all of you for that color. Ugh. Ostermark. Switch to like a really cool burgundy. That would look lovely. But what you have on right now, not okay. I mean, our dining services are only requiring casual dress, but yours is a shit dress, and that makes me angry. Anyway, got time! Holy crap. Little puny swordsman going after my Chad ogres. What a bad idea. Oh my God. You just yeeted one guy. I love when they dive in. Those orc animations work very well for the overall demeanor and temperament of ogres. Now I've got more of my halflings moving in right behind them. Oh no. Later, kids. Fighting in the Empire is actually quite enjoyable. I much prefer the topography here. Anyway, what's over here? Swordsmen who are surrounded. My eagles are already going after other ranged units. My free company militiamen are right here too. They are so much better. A few of their shots are hitting the ground and potentially hitting my ogres, but by and large, if I were to move them anymore, they would be in an even better position. They can also fire while moving, so if you just want them to run around shooting their guns, they can do that. There's our leader, 4 kills. We don't need to do much more because we have already overrun all of them. I mean, check it out. They even hit in every single area. I'm glad I gave my secondary army so many ogres because their leader is not at a high level, nor does he have any spells currently. He will later, but I'm just trying to support my army. Whenever you're going for that type of support build, it's important in my view to give them stronger units. Some people wonder why I give stronger units to my secondary army, because they need it more. My main army doesn't need it as much, but my secondary one probably needs a few beefier friends to help them out in the middle of a battle, and holy shit, they're moving quickly. It's only a speed of 40, but these master cooks do not fuck around. And now the battle's over, we've won. I'm getting the hell out of here, they're creeping me out. That was a solid, decisive win. Now we have a new town that belongs to us. I mean, they did not have a very elite army, they fell apart quickly. We lost only 7 halflings, imagine that. Halflings out of nowhere just start drop kicking you in the dick. Goodbye, Stig. He's dead, Maternus dead. No, that belongs to me. Retain control. I'm not giving that up. I've got a new town and more replenishment and more growth as well. Cool.
Yes, my lord.
I'll be there in one more turn to go defeat another army. We barely lost anyone, meaning that if they come after me, I'll be at full power. Full power. Okay, here's Quartermaster, because again, I'm working on keeping my armies cheap. My new plan to focus on my overall economy and also replenishment. It's working out very well. I'll take that village. We can end our turn now. We could use more agents eventually. I think I'll pick up a few to just send them out and train. A few wizards would be fun. Wizards are all that I really need. I mean, actually, captains aren't too bad. A captain would be okay. What do you want now? You want to travel in my lands right now? I mean, I could let you. You are warring with another dwarf clan. Evidently, the dwarf clans are not getting on very well, and that is very much why they lost. At least their High King did. He's done for. He's gone. He will not be back. There's actually a few more things that you could add to a halfling roster. There was a magazine that had a halfling army over in there, and a Moot general would be great. We've got a grand enchanter right now. No, do not raise up my taxes. One day I can probably do that, but not right now. Ooh, look at that. The Red Eye tribe. They're getting close to me. Let's come over here. There's a bit of treasure for me to look at. Sunken chest. Take it. There we go. Upkeep down by 10%. We've gained some money. We'll go on back to our town for the time being. Oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, look at that army. Now that is a big one. They might come out to fight me instead. Heck yeah. That is a lot of basic units. Again, Wolfram is only level 11. I'm level 14. I'm not too worried about them. Okay, Eastern Sylvania is right over here. And again, I can upgrade walls. I can do a lot of stuff. Over here is probably where I want to pick up a common temple, but it's so much money. It really is. And I'm not getting my road. That goes up to tier 4. Over here is a training ground. I mean, if I'm here a lot, we could end up getting a lot of experience through that. There are recruitment buildings I need. You know what? Instead, I'm going to grab my stables and done. We'll take that. After I destroy my Shrine of Sigmar later. We're still getting rid of a few enemies right now, though. That'll work out. Alright, now we can end our turn. I'm just trying to let you know all of my thoughts here and what goes on behind them. There's a lot I've got to consider. There's always a more optimal route that I could go down. What now? The Blood Dragons are going after him. They're allied to Midland. We could be friendly. Midland. Reichland. I think they're doing okay. The Greenskins evidently are not stronger than me, so maybe it's like other factions who burned them down. I have no idea what tribe did, what thing did. You want military access. I mean, you are friendly with Reichland. Maybe I'll change my mind later and I'll be friendlier with all of them. It could be the Red Horn tribe killing everyone. Doofbar, you're fighting the Rot Blood tribe and the Red Horn tribe. But the Red Horn tribe is now gone, so maybe they destroyed them. Boris Van Stroll is now ready for duty again.
Seek out the heretics.
Why don't you come down after the orcs nearby? You're a failure. You heard me, man. I'm gonna give him silver bullets again. It's very high damage, but I can't remember a time where they've made a decisive difference in a battle. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, they're just not very good. They're from Warhammer 1. They haven't done a lot, but I don't know if they're buffed up. Okay, so we've got a lot that we can upgrade. Again, walls are going to be my primary focus because there are many tribes out there, and I need them all dead. I've been upgrading my capitals, and just in case, I doubt we'll need it. But we'll have our reinforcements close by, because later, we'll be going after another orc tribe. Yeah, we should be able to do it. Oh, they do have Nashrak's Lair. I could be friendly with that faction and help them out. And then later, maybe we'll move up north. It really depends. I mean, we have so much land, a gigantic pocket of land. Look at that. Ostermark as well, Sylvania. We went from the Moot to all of that. Telebeklin's over here. Reichland is growing in power. They have Averheim. Maybe I missed the Confederation. They probably did that. The Golden Order is pretty strong, so I doubt they'll ever want to. Hopefully not. I do like Reichland, but I like my neighbors being weak as well. Okay. Now we're going into battle to go fight Wolfram Hertwig. Oh god, his cheeks look... Dude, what is wrong with you? You look kind of bloated there. His cheeks aren't normal. Let's go beat him with a club until it looks normal. Another major fight, and again, the Grand Cojones of Sigmar can witness what we're about to do to his people. That's right, I want you to watch. Watch your people eat shit and die. Over here we have our lovely Warfoot's band. Samwise is moving right in. I've got my Hot Pot Cauldron delivering some good stuff here. We're never late. It'll get there in your face and blow up, or, well, no money back. No life back either. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one. Anyway, look at that. They're being destroyed by my hot pot cauldron. Awesome. Now we have more units over here on the right flank. I did not want to manage 2 armies. And these types of maps work in my favor. Fighting in the woods, that's a really good thing for me. My little guys are having a great time doing that. So we're just going to keep on hitting them as we move in. I like to divide up my groups to hit them on 2 sides. My ogres are so powerful that they can just do whatever they want. I mean, check it out. I also love watching them just wade into combat. It's by far just really one of my favorite moments. That contrast of ogre and halfling, though, fucking hysterical. It's always a fun pairing up, like even in a D&D game when you have that going on. Speaking of, don't forget to join my Dogs of War community. I do have a link down below. We talk a lot about tabletop there. I talk about it almost every single day. It's my favorite thing to do. And here comes my Great Eagles also moving in because we do have crossbows to destroy. We are waiting right in. On the other side, we've got some units who are now attacking their leader, Wolfram Hertwig, who's trying to hold on, but you know him. How do you say that? Betchoffen? I don't know. I'll have to find out. Now, back to our ogres again. 20 kills already. I mean, look at these guys. Great swords, it doesn't really matter. They're already being destroyed right in the woods. Tactically, you're not really, like, you don't need to know too much. I'm just here waiting in. I'm not really doing anything complicated. I mean, look, here's a solid line. I've got my Warfoot's band. They're in the trees fighting swordsmen. Over here is another group kind of on their own, but they were able to flank a group. Yeah, they came from our right-hand side. And over here, my wardens will need help, but for now, they're holding off a lot of enemies. Like, we have 2 groups fighting Wolfram Hertwig, a waste of my time. But they are doing it. More wardens over here. They are at 60 melee defense, and here we go. A pit of shades hitting them and killing hundreds. I mean, look at that. It's a blender, but meant for people. It's actually how we make our smoothies over here. Now, I'm going to zoom out. Samwise made a blood smear out of over 300 humans. I shit you not. When I saw how many he killed, it blew my mind. 370 killed in one spell. I did upgrade it, which means there's a chance to miscast, and it does more damage to yourself if you miscast it, and a whole bunch of other issues. But let me tell you, when it lands, you get a blood smear of people. So we're over here now attacking a bunch of crossbowmen. They're falling apart to my Great Eagles, who have plenty of kills, and they're easily able to win. Now we need to move over here to crush the remnants of their swordsmen and spearmen. I brought in my fighting cocks because, hey, why not? They actually have a melee attack of 28, melee defense of 54, and a weapon strength of 44, so they're not too bad in melee anyway. They can't really shoot well in the woods, so I thought, hey, why not use them in melee? Here we go, we're still fighting a few of their crossbows. We're actually hurting them along. I've got some pistoliers who are out here chasing down some more crossbowmen. They're currently at 35 kills. They are going to have reinforcing units here in just a while, but for now, let's finish off who is left. We've got some master cooks who are still destroying these crossbowmen. Covered in blood. They just came from a butchery. All right, let's move down. We've got more wardens who are attacking spearmen and swordsmen. They're at 37 kills. They're winning the fight. I will not let your shit colors win the day. It is verboten! Alright. Great Eagles are now chasing after Wolfram Hertwig. Together, they can easily take him on. That's not going to be an issue at all. Now, we're just falling on top of what's left of his army. They've already been destroying, you know, these guys on their own, but now that they're being hit from behind, that's all it for them. They're shaken. They've lost the majority of their army. Wolfram is now leaving the battlefield. What a failure. When you have a battle named after you called Hertwig's Folly, you know you're an idiot. Alright, Pistoliers now have over 80 kills. We do have reinforcements on the way. I'll have to be mindful of that. We've got one unit ready to go charge in. Probably a bad idea. Master Cooks who are tired, but they're pretty crazy. They're ready to kill. My Hot Pot Cauldron is at 149 kills, still destroying whoever's leaving. There's only one person left in that entire regiment, that entire group. Imagine you're trading war stories and you tell your friends, yeah, back then, all my friends, they were scalded by hot broth. It was horrifying. People would laugh. but then you would show them the burn wounds and they would go, holy shit, what happened to you? Anyway, Master Cook's at over 80 kills now. We're just chasing after anyone who's trying to come back. I'm sure some may, but we've killed most of them. Like over here is a Empire Captain at 7 kills. He'll probably be gone soon, but again, look at how many, over 300, nearly 400 people dead. If I didn't do that, the battle would still be going on, sure. All right, so we're trying to get in now. I'm moving in a few ogres. I have one group over here at 120 kills. They do have spears, and I've got to be watchful of that. They can deal a lot of damage. Halberdiers as well. So here comes everyone. Everyone is now moving together. We've got our Pistolier still chasing after other targets. They're at nearly 150 kills, 7 shy of that. Samwise has killed, let's see, 384. 370 from one spell. The rest, 14 from just him bashing them in the head. Now, what are we going to do over here? Oh, guess what? Another Pit of Shades. And I try to place it kind of on the edge of where they're at because I know it's going to hit a lot of them and I do not want there to be any friendly fire. Oh, they've been deleted. Again. They had, what, 3 groups here. My Master Cooks needed help. Now we're at over 600 kills. 611 kills from 2 upgraded Pit of Shades. We fucked them up. Samwise is horrific. Imagine speaking of a master leader from the Halflings and you talk about how he just killed hundreds of men with only a couple of spells. That's pretty terrifying. And we've won. They've all broken. The battle is over. Through great spell use and just hitting them hard in the woods, we were able to supplant them, and now we own their lands. They were completely trounced. Fighting me in the woods is a really bad idea. We know how to scrap. Okay, we lost only, whatever, 100? Now we can occupy here. Fighting evil has been much more challenging, but that does give me a vigor loss reduction for all of my melee infantry now, and a recruitment duration for all units. Wow, -1. Now that's really good. In the name of the Empire, I take your lands. Look, I'm tired of cooking for you pricks. I'm going to do my own thing now. Rank 15. Again, there are unique abilities up here. Entry into the Liver? Anyway, the Liver is right over here, and it gives me +5 to leadership for infantry units, and evidently all of my armies faction-wide. Not bad. Okay, I'm going to pick up over here Pit of Shades. I have been upgrading it. We were able to get over 200 kills per spell. Actually, over 300 because we had over 600 kills. And that's pretty wild. All right, and over here, what do I want for now? More public order? Maybe. Hold on, I'm not done yet. My public order is pretty high, but it's only because we've conquered so much. Instead, I'm going to get rid of more taint. Sigmarite Dogma, done. All right. Let's have a look around here. Western Sylvania, you were doing okay. You still need upgrades. We've conquered an entire province. It now belongs to me. Now we've got to get ready for another war, but I do need to upgrade all of my towns, all of my villages, what I have left in order for us to be okay. Pardon me. Telebecklin, we're fighting them now? All right. I didn't want to do that, but evidently we are doing that because I'm not going to betray Reichland. Carlfron's going to be all right. If they do have land close to me, and they do, I could just go fight them and take their lands. If I don't want to hold on to it, I could give it over to Reichland. Yeah, we're no longer trading. I do feel bad about that. My reputation will take a hit, but I'll take it. I'll stomach it. Krugenheim and Talabheim. Okay, they've got also Kappelberg. 3 locations total. I know where I'm going. Yeah, we're going right now. We can't wait. Come on down. You'll be there in like one more turn afterwards. Good, good. Now let's continue to build up a guardhouse wherever we can. Of course, I do lose income, but I don't really have a choice, do I? I really don't. I'll lose the money. I would rather lose a little bit of money than lose my entire freaking province. All right, there's my hero. I could use you. Come over here and scout things out for me. They're not over in Kappelberg. Interesting. I can't believe I'm about to get more land, too. I mean, I just conquered more. But, hey, if you're going to keep on feeding me, I'll take it. It's like an all-you-can-eat Empire buffet. Carl's like, you know what? Halflings are pretty cool. I'm a big fan, and he's just letting me conquer their lands. Non-aggression pact. And I have no reason to fight you, I suppose. And again, my reliability rating is quite low. But if I broke my treaty with Reichland, it still would have been low. It doesn't really matter. It would have been low no matter what. Whistleland is currently fighting the Empire, so things are not all united. I like that a lot. It makes it much more interesting than just, a bunch of confederations and the Empire coming all together. Wartime is over here. Interesting. Control the Warpstone trade. It's only plus 25% for all income, which is alright. You know what? I'll take it. I was hoping for more money, but alright. We can get rid of corruption. Corruption for me as a halfling is not a big deal. I'll take Kappelberg. I lost way too many. If I fought that out, I would not have lost barely anyone. Alright. We've gained a hunter, so we've got a better chance to ambush. I'm going to retain control of it. I've got the Feastmaster Exiles, which I did bring up to all of you. In our previous video, we were talking about them. Now they're going to be our slaves. If only you could reach that army. It's a pretty big one, too. Well, big in terms of what they have. There's a lot of heroes. They even have one over here, too. He could join in. Kurt Hammerheim. What a great name. I like it. Alright, let's come over here to Krugenheim now. We'll be there one more turn. I've got some new units to pick up, and we are going to pick them up. I should be able to get Treemen soon, or even Treekin. Quartermaster for Samwise. No, I'm going to give you magical... Yeah, magical reserves. Looks pretty good. I was looking around real quick. I want anything that will allow me to deal damage. Pit of Shades will be our cornerstone ability, though. Alright, now, about what I can make. It's really not too much. More money, more public order. I'll take any benefits I can get. I'll probably get a better temple over there later. I mean, there's going to be some inherent corruption I've got to mitigate and destroy. We can degrade and eventually destroy it. That is our goal. Alright, so we've got a new job to do. Will they come to fight me? I doubt it. But if I can make it to Talumheim and take over that major capital, that would be really cool. Of course, my empire would be overextended, but I would have a rival empire to what they have over here too. And that's really funny. It's really funny to me. Alright, so we're back to it. It's back to me. You know what? Conflict of men. Plus 16 leadership when fighting men. Oh yeah, let them have tons of cake. Then we'll give them the bill for it. Grain silos. Okay, income up by 10%. I did want to pick up more replenishment and a higher magic item drop chance too. After I finish my wars, I would love to go back home for a little while just to go replenish and also get new units too. I've got some new units I would like to pick up. Oh, good job. You did hit the walls. All right, I'm going to give to you Hidden Paths. I mean, that alone would make you worthwhile to have in my army. A little bit more of a campaign movement range. Oh, I would love to ambush one of you. How much do I need to ambush? Oh, I don't get to ambush? Is that what you're telling me? Or do I need to be out of a... Here we go. 25%. Not bad. Okay. I could do that like right over here. Well, my chance to do so is only 45%. Oh, wait. Here, it's 70. Yeah. Now, if they try to pass by, we could kill them outright. On our following turn, we'll go besiege their major town. We're not fighting Midland right now. Oh, they also have Weisman, too. Oh, no, sorry. That would be the Blood Dragons. Yeah, they're still alive. They're still holding on to it. I can't believe that. All right, how bad is it? Oh, it's really bad. Okay, so we're going to grab a siege tower, at least one pair. Then we'll go into battle. I wonder if my ogres can get onto the walls. I doubt it, but that would be hilarious. Oh, man. No one would survive. No one is still... well, not surviving, but still. It'd be even worse. Yeah, I just don't have the money to do what I want. My garrisons are okay. Okay, let's end our turn now and find out what we can do to beat our enemies over in Talabeclan. They're about to be in for it. I'm glad I got here first. Yeah, Reichland's all over the map. Let me take care of the eastern lands. I don't really want things over to the west. I actually just want the east. Let it belong to me. I don't usually cruise over here very much either. Come on. Oh, he didn't do it. Shoot. I wonder if he found me. Either way, we'll be able to destroy his army before we get into Talabheim. There are so many tribes out there. I'm not even sure what I'll fight afterwards. I'll probably go after the greenskins. Maybe we could go down south later on. It wouldn't be easy, but we could do it. Excuse me? Oh, crap. Another troll army. Alright, we're going to have to get someone to come help out. Imperial calibration. Maybe not that. Do not reduce my damage. Alright, what else do we want? Monster tracker. Campaign movement range up by 10%. Now that to me is pretty good. Yeah, I wish we had like a more melee-centric Moot leader. A Moot general. Bertie. Let's go, buddy. I need you right now. Bloodhounds have what? Oh, they're just pretty quick. They're very fast. Nice. We'll pick up a few Free Company militia. Oh, I don't have the funds for the Feast Masters. Okay, well, hold on. Now I do. Check them out. They've got some pretty good stuff. They can cause fear and terror. They've got magic resistance, missile resistance, and a physical of 10%. So 20% for missiles, which is really not too important for trolls. And they have death blow. That should do it for me. Yeah. Trolls, I really need you to go away. That is why I have walls. Hopefully they attack me there, because I've got a pretty good garrison to where I don't think they could take me on. Oh, Von Draken, you're going after Averheim. Interesting. All that betrayal. Don't worry, Emperor. I'm going to be loyal, probably.
Never.
Right, speaking of loyal.
Yes.
Time for a battle. Oh, you're not going back home. I could kill your garrison outside of the walls before we do anything else. True.
To the provinces.
I like that idea.
It is war.
If only I had lightning strike. Oh, holy crap. Look at that frickin' army. Now, that is not going to be easy. Could I beat them? It really depends on the map. Come on. Give me a good map. That is not a good map. What the hell? Open plains over here? Dude, we're like right in the woods. Even like here, we're pretty close to the woods. But they're like, nope. Not going to do it. Okay, can I move over to the woods? I can. I'm going to try to ambush what I can. If I could ambush his one army, then beat him, that would be even better. But for now, let's end our turn and get ready for another siege battle. Plus, I mean, they might even push out to try to fight me. I don't really know. They could move back into their town. But again, the optimistic hope is that they come out to visit me, then we go crazy on them for trying to dine and dash.
On behalf of the
penalty for dining and dashing, beheading. Okay, non-aggression pact. You're fighting a faction, but you're not allied to Reichland. If you're allied to Reichland, we can do it. Oh, even better. They moved behind me. Now, if I can get my witch hunter to block them, that would be cool. Okay, you're fighting greenskins. Maybe I don't need to fight you. I'm currently rank 3. It's kind of crazy how I'm such a major power. I didn't think I would be, but I've got, like, what, 2 armies? The Truth Sayers of Albion. Interesting. I wonder what they have going on. Oh, yeah, they're here. I could even lose that town. I'll need to go back home eventually. Ambush foiled very well. Or I could ignore Krugenheim. I'm rather reluctant to do so because I'm very stubborn. Now, we have walls. The walls alone should make it okay for me to fight them. Only, really, what? 1 wall-ranged unit? Oh dear. My towers will be like the only things helping me out. But again, with their low leadership, I think we'll be okay. Decline attack. My money is still very, very low. I mean, they are attacking me. We've got 2 battles to worry about. One is right over here. Let's go worry about that one before we do anything else. Block army, try it out. Yeah, all right. Now they're in trouble. Now they're going to have a harder time moving around. That's what I wanted. What's over here? Shadow, contacts, notorious. I like that too. Okay. You've got a lot of good options. Grandmaster would help out. I think I'm going to give you Shadow because you helping me ambush. Sounds pretty good. Look at that. Now they're being pushed back into our own territory. Let's go fight them because I have to. If I auto-resolve, I'll lose way too much. They do have a Hellblaster volley gun. Holy crap, 2400 damage. Oh, Nice. Another hefty battle to endure today. So now we're moving up. I am a little bit worried about what they have. It's a slightly better army than what I fought before. We've got great swords. We're looking at a few flagellants. They've got 2 groups of artillery. I mean, a Hellblaster volley gun could destroy an entire regiment in no time flat. And back over here, we've got Jurgen. He's an Empire captain on horseback. Okay, more great swords again. It's a decent army, too small to beat me. Not to mention many heroes and 1 Archlector. Empire Knights will be nasty. So what's coming towards them? A bunch of ogres. Our leader on the front lines and a bunch of ogres. Then, further out, we're going to bring in a few of our wardens to flank them from their side. But here they come. They're going right after our leader, who's holding the line. He refuses to budge. He's a stubborn old prick. Look at that. Oh my god, he just drop kicked a man's head off. I told you. Terrifying. No one's charging in just yet. I'm still trying to get into a good position. We need to destroy all of these enemies of ours. Our great eagles are moving in too. They're going to be able to hit them in time. I've got some archers. I wanted to see how my archers would do here. They're definitely not worthwhile. And it takes a lot of arrows for them to do any damage at all. Now, you see health dropping, but trust me, their actual kills, it's rather minimal. A group of infantry would do a better job, so I wonder if they need to be looked at. A little bit of armor piercing. I mean, crossbows could afford a little bit of armor piercing in my view. Grand Enchanter's still fighting. They are still taking damage. We're not really moving anywhere closer to them, not yet. Here's my leader now running back. It's easy for him to do so. He doesn't really get like all caught up in that nonsense. They're charging in, still getting hit by range attacks, but here it goes. He's charging back in, countering them, and ooh, a buff, Imperial Tactics. They're pretty tough. 88 melee defense. Here comes some Imperial Knights. Now those are nasty. I'm gonna charge in now with all of my ogres. Check it out. Their armor piercing is going to make quick work of those knights as long as I can keep them still. If not, it's going to be a much longer battle than I would ever like to engage in. We've got over here more halflings who are cutting down knights. We've got some infantry who are now fighting us too. If you look off into the distance way over here, here comes my wardens, an entire wave of them. My great eagles will be here in just a little while. And they're going to change up the entire battlefield. Just by getting rid of these blasted artillery bits. Great Cannon, no kills. Hellblaster, no kills. That's how you do it. You just go right after their crews. And there's a penumbral pendulum that just shot through some soldiers. That puts me at 91 kills for our Grand Enchanter. I mean, it's a nice line. What I do really enjoy about Grimhammer, it gives me like a nice, what's it called? Medieval 2 vibe. Because we actually get to have lines that maintain for a period of time. There's another Pit of Shades killing a lot of their great swords. Let's actually find out how many we've killed. Not nearly as many as usual. Great swords evidently were not as impacted by that spell. But as you can see here, being able to fight on a consistent line is pretty fun. Tactically, you get to maneuver around them, you get to use spells more. Usually in like vanilla, things break so quickly, it's just about how quickly you're able to right click. And if you look at multiplayer fights that are unmodded, you can see that too. I used to play a lot of multiplayer. I don't have time for it now, but I played a lot of it. Hundreds of games. You just gotta kind of click around really fast like, and pick a pretty good composition, of course. Ooh, here we're going. Here we are going. Heading after some Empire Knights. I mean, Great Eagles will easily just snipe them out. Beyond that, it's a lot of broken groups. We're using a Mystifying Miasma right over here on these Great Swords who are still around. Now, they're at 50 kills, so clearly they have a way to counter me. They just don't have the proper armies right now. They're way too weak. My Hot Pot Cauldron came up to go fight. They didn't get to really do much. But here's a debuff for the Spearmen, the enfeebling foe. Now they have nearly no melee attack and defense. My Pistoliers are moving in to help out. They'll probably break pretty darn soon. I mean, they're already being shot at. There could be some friendly fire, but who cares? I don't. Here's a Witch Hunter at 14 kills. The Great Eagles are hitting them too. Who else do we have? We've got Pikemen. They're breaking. I'm just surging after whoever's left. We only have really just a few leaders left. Like, our own leader is currently going after their Empire Captain who's running away. Look at that. Let me hit you! Come back here! That's really too dumb. What would be dumber is if you could catch up to him. I would love it, but it would be very dumb. And now the battle's over. We just have, what, a few flagellants to kill. We've got 8 left of his crazy old man. Oh, shit! Oh, you little bitch. Yeah, get revenge. Alright, we need to kill these flagellants. They're being pricks right now. Just coming on up, popping his head off. Someone hit him, man. Yeah, hit him again. That's what I'm talking about. What about this guy? He's been alive way too long. Here's my small little squad just beating the shit out of anyone close by, like that guy. We got them all. It's over. Let's get out of here. There's a decisive victory. Okay, we're going to replenish what we can. One group of Master Cooks did take a lot of damage, but we did eradicate their entire army. It was actually a fairly challenging fight in some ways. You know, I had to move from point A to point B. That was challenging for me. All right, let's come over here. Now, to form my encampment, I need 25%. Good. I don't have to worry about moving only halfway.
It is for the best.
Very cool.
They will be.
All right, we won that battle. Now we have one more battle to fight over in Krugenheim. Yeah, we gotta go beat them. Let's go do that. Oh, a siege battle. Let me tell you, fighting the Empire in a proper siege battle is expensive in terms of manpower or halfling power. We don't need shitty manpower. They've got a lot of ranged units. Towers are constantly shooting out, but it's really the mortars and even the outriders that can be so damn deadly. They're going to be hitting me a lot, and I won't be able to easily get to them due to outriders and also knights. Otherwise, I would send my Great Eagles in right away, but they do have mounted units. Here they go, shooting what I have right now. We're moving around. I'm going to send some up on the walls to climb up. The other ones are moving via siege towers. And here comes my Great Eagles. They're about to quickly and easily tear through a bunch of crossbowmen. These crossbowmen, they're holding. Oh, they're trying to hold right now. But take a look. If you don't remember, let me show you real quick. They've got a nice melee attack of 71, and they cause my foes to bleed 4 damage. Let's see, to max 5 entities in a unit per second. For how long? 15 seconds. You can see how that can really just bring down a group. But there goes the outriders now shooting at us, and mortars hitting my towers. We're just going to send them right over here. But other units now climbing up. I really enjoy minor factions in most games, like even Hearts of Iron 4. Like right now I'm playing as Portugal. Just love it. I want to play as Poland and Greece again, or even other nations that are quite small. They're just fun. It's like, oh hey, I made a tiny thing big. How lewd. Well, that Great Eagle is just fucking up some crossbowmen. I love watching them attack. Their animations are fantastic. Oh, that guy just went flying. Like that. Alright, so we zoomed back out. We've got some units climbing up, some siege towers over here, with now some dirty little halflings moving in. The mortar shells are going to be landing, getting some friendly fire hits in. I would love to know how much friendly fire happens in a battle. It would be nice to just have that type of information. My Great Eagles are now moving up, because we need to go after that blasted mortar or something, or even outriders. So right now, they're trying to go after some outriders just to get rid of them, because again, these guys hit hard. They know how to hit hard. Alright, so if we move around, what else do we have going on? Not too much. We have more cooks moving in to find out what type of produce they have. We've got a few groups of Free Company militiamen who will also climb up. And I've got plenty of infantry on the walls. I just need to get rid of that mortar team. We're beating a bunch of handgunners. My ogres will be in here pretty darn soon. Oh, they're in here now, at least a good portion of them. They made a bad choice opening that gate because so many ogres are in here that we could capture the gate from inside now. How many do I even have outside the gate? Not that many. I mean, it's a decent amount, but I've got a sufficient number of very angry ogres. Ogre time! I mean, check that out. Gigantic, angry, chubby dudes just bashing your fucking head in. Amazing. They're just getting churned into butter. Man butter. Oh, God. Wait, never mind. I'm going to take that back. No man butter. I guess we could make man butter. Huh. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll offer that in our restaurants as a type of bread dip. Or something to put onto bread. What's over here? Some more swordsmen, 10 kills, only 8 kills by our wardens right now. We still have a large group back over here to worry about. Only 12 kills by the mortar, but that will eventually go up once they begin to hit my weakened units. Right now, they're just hitting my siege towers. A few hits onto my... Oh, man. That was a rough one. Onto my infantry. My ogres are already destroying all of them, getting dozens of kills without having to really do too much about it. Yo. You guys are not going to be getting far now. Okay, Great Eagles, 91 kills. What do we have over here? A few more kills. 94 kills. 98 kills. Yeah, my Great Eagles are pretty equitable in how many kills they're able to pick up in any given battle. Halberdiers are at 53 kills. Yeah, they've gotten a lot. They were able to hold us back for a time. So now it's just time for me to surge in. These mortars are at now 37 kills, and those will only go up with every single salvos from their artillery. Their batteries are pretty nasty. Here we go. Great Eagles now moving down to come after more ranged units. An easy way to get rid of them. I mean, there's alpha charges. Got a charge bonus of what? I mean, it's not too high, right? 60. Actually, no, that's pretty high. It gives a benefit to your melee attack and also your weapon damage. So now we've captured their gate. And we're just surging in with all of my ogres. We didn't lose a lot of ogres. And your uniform colors are fucking ugly. I do not like that. I want to eventually play as like every single custom lord for the Empire. And I think maybe I could now because of old versus new, adding in so many factions that are actually interesting to fight. Because like the base Beastmen factions and also random orc tribes are not interesting to fight. They're just really not. Like the Rot Blood tribe, think about how much that added to our game. And then we have trolls coming our way, troll armies. I would much rather if like temporary settlements popped up and then you destroyed them and then they would be gone for like 40 to 50 turns, but eventually they would come back. That would kind of like describe what the Empire actually goes through. So you purge a bunch of beastmen, but inevitably they do regroup and come back out, but you still have a target you're able to burn down. You can't take it, you just burn it down, but maybe some event triggers and they're back. So you can have it as a settlement that you can't take, kind of like in Warhammer 1, where you can only take certain locations. It's funny how I think a lot of people didn't like that, me included, but it did make things a little bit more logical as to where you could conquer or could not conquer. It was just really bad if you were fighting a foe and you needed money, but you couldn't really get a lot of money because you had to burn down their lands because, like, let's say you're the Empire, you can't take the mountains. It also made it like pretty much impossible to invade other territories. It almost feels like that now as Norska because I can only like burn down stuff unless it's like a coastal settlement. Another shot from the mortar team. Another one. But the battle's nearly over. We're now just surging in with a bunch of ogres. They've got how many men left? A little over 500, but look at their numbers just dropping. The Great Eagles are now attacking a few more of their ranged units. We've got over here swordsmen. Oh, that's really your bodyguard? No, sorry, that's the Empire Captain. Adorable. Sure, get a few shots in. But guess who's coming? I don't think they give a shit. Imagine you turn your head. All right, Billy, I'm gonna go get some smokes. Oh God! Yeah, Billy won't be seeing you again. Oh, they got a kill, hey. And then you see a few halflings. So you get pounded in your face and then you get your shins cut off. I lost my shins in the war. That Empire Captain, 0 kills. The Great Eagles are about to show him the proper pecking order. No, there's actually a lot of custom halfling ideas that are not even in this mod that could easily transform them into their own faction. And personally, I think they should do it. I know they always like to do like 2 different races for it, but yeah, put them in, man. Put them in and put in some like hostile faction to fight. Even ogres would be great. But we're done now. We've conquered their town. Let's get out of here. We've gained some money now. A close victory for me. I'll take it. I'm going to occupy it because Krugenheim belongs to the halflings. We've gained an apprentice wizard. I have no magic currently, but that will change later on. We've gained an entertainer as well. And no, that belongs to me. I am a liberator. I am a man who offers free chips before you get your food. Okay, rank 9. I'm going to give you quartermaster again. Look at my dirt cheap army. I love it. I wouldn't have a lot of money if it wasn't for all that I've done to maintain my money. Talabheim, we have only one more location to go after. Cool as hell, man. Alright. I can only upgrade a few locations currently. That would be more growth. More income too, 50 more. I'll take it. 2,000 gold, but I'll take it right now. I've got to start fighting more fights if I want to make more money. If I make more money, ho-ho, we're going to be okay. Now we're going to have a new turn in just a little while. I'm not sure what targets we'll go after, but I keep saying that in each part. I'm adapting to what's coming at me. I'm glad we haven't had to deal with Norskins yet. I do want to play as Norska, but Norska as an area to fight in is god-awful, as many of us know now. No peace treaty. I'll give you a war treaty. It's like where someone sends you a letter, but instead of a letter, it's a freaking knife that shoots out. Okay, it's about to be my turn again. There's a lot of tribes out there in the world. And you know what? We're going to save this battle for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to begin with our troll wars, because begun they have once again. Birdie Van Stroll may one day have a new name. I don't really know, but we're going to find out. Anyway, Zark, get ready.